You were never supposed to be this safe. That alarm went off this morning, and you hit snooze, just for a few more minutes, a few more seconds of warmth, a few more moments of escape. That felt good, didn't it? That tiny, insignificant choice. That was a vote. You just cast a ballot for the person you are right now. Not the person you swore on your soul, the person you promised you would become. That was a vote for mediocrity, a vote for staying the same, a vote for the soft path, the easy way out. You think greatness is a lottery ticket, a bolt of lightning, some magic dust you just haven't found. Greatness is built in the dark. It's built in the quiet moments, the moments nobody will ever see, the moments nobody will ever clap for. It's constructed in chosen, deliberate pain, the private agony of pushing past the quit. Pain is the cover charge. Pain is the price of admission for a life that actually means something, for a life that has weight, for a life that leaves a mark. Think of the callus, the one forming on your hands, from gripping the bar, from doing the work. That callus is a story of resistance, of pressure, of not breaking. It's proof you showed up. But you tell yourself a different story. You whisper a little lie. You deserve a little softness. You deserve a break. You tell yourself the world is hard enough. The world is already relentless. Why add to the pressure? Why invite more struggle? And that right there, that's the poison. That is the venom, seeping into your spirit, corroding your will.
You are coddling the very weakness. The weakness you claim to despise. You see it in others and judge it, but you nurture it in yourself, like a secret, shameful pet. You feed it excuses, you give it comfort, you protect it from the light. Stop negotiating with the coward inside. Stop having a damn meeting with the part of you that already quit, the part of you that surrendered years ago. You think kindness is a bubble bath. You think love is letting yourself off the hook. That is not love. That is abdication. That is self-abandonment. Real, raw, profound love is holding yourself to a higher standard, a standard that terrifies you. It's telling yourself the hard thing because you respect your future self enough to give them a fighting chance. Every excuse you make, every reason you invent, I'm too tired, I don't have time, it's not the right moment. These are just well-planned regrets. Regrets you are building brick by brick. You just haven't met them yet, but they are waiting for you down the road. They have your name on them, and they will own you. That safe place you're hiding in, that comfort zone, that predictable little box, it feels like a fortress, doesn't it? It is not a fortress, it is a cage. It is your future's unmarked grave. You are burying yourself alive, one comfortable choice at a time, one day at a time, one snooze button at a time. You're scared of the monster under the bed. You're afraid of what's out there, the failure, the judgment, the pain. The real monster isn't out there. The monster you are avoiding, the beast you are running from, is your own damn potential. It's the giant you were born to be, and you are starving it. You are locking it away because you are afraid of its power, afraid of what it would demand of you. So you sit there, scrolling through feeds, watching other people live, binging another series, numbing the ache. And you wonder why you feel so empty. You wonder why you feel so hollow. You are a ghost in your own life, haunting the memory of a promise you made to yourself long ago. Your soul is starving for a fight. It's begging for a challenge. It craves resistance. It needs to build something. It needs to overcome something. Your future self is screaming back through time, begging you to wake up, pleading with you to start this right now, to draw a line in the sand today.
Discipline is not a dirty word. It's not punishment, it's not restriction. Discipline is the highest form of self-love. Discipline is self-respect made visible. It's a daily, sacred promise. A promise that you are worth the effort. A promise that your goals are not a joke. A promise that your word to yourself matters more than your feelings, more than your fatigue, more than your comfort.
So the question isn't if you can handle the pain. You are already in pain. The pain of stagnation, the pain of a quiet life of desperation, the agony of what if. You are built for pain. Human beings are anti-fragile. We get stronger from stress. We grow from the damage. The real question is this: can you survive your own comfort? Can you survive the slow, sweet poison of easy? Can you survive the endless scroll, the infinite distractions, the culture of average? The algorithm wants you weak. It wants you scrolling. It wants you consuming. It wants you passive. It feeds on your attention. It profits from your inaction. You are in a war for your own mind, a war for your own soul, and you are losing it one tap at a time, one swipe at a time. You're waiting for the perfect conditions. You're waiting to feel ready. You're waiting for a sign. This is the sign, this moment, this breath, the feeling of these words hitting your gut. That is the only sign you will ever get. Readiness is a myth, a lie told by the comfortable to justify their inaction. You don't get ready, you begin, and the readiness finds you in the fight. Think about one thing you've been putting off. That conversation, that workout, that first page of the book, that cold call, that apology. Your mind immediately floods with excuses, 1,000 reasons why not now. Feel that resistance. That is the dragon at the gate. That is the enemy, and the enemy is you, the part of you that loves the cage.
What if you reframed the entire game? What if the anxiety you feel isn't a signal to stop? What if it's the engine starting? What if it's just fuel, untapped energy waiting for a direction? What if the fear isn't a wall, but a doorway, a signpost pointing you exactly where you need to go? The thing you fear most holds the key to your own liberation. The Stoics knew this thousands of years ago. The obstacle is the way. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. The weight you have to lift is the very thing that builds your strength. The fire you have to walk through is the very thing that forges your character. You keep trying to find a path with no obstacles. You are seeking a fictional place, a place called nowhere. Your problem isn't a lack of information. You have the world's knowledge in your pocket. You could get a PhD in anything from the toilet. Your problem is a lack of execution, a chronic, deep-seated refusal to do the things you know you need to do. You consume, you absorb, you plan, you strategize, you dream, but you do not execute. Because execution involves friction. Execution involves the risk of failure. Execution involves pain. And you have been taught by a soft and comfortable world that pain is always a bad thing. That is the ultimate lie. Pain is a signal. It is a teacher. It is the sculptor's chisel, chipping away everything you are not to reveal the masterpiece you are. You keep trying to protect the marble. You don't want it to get chipped. You don't want it to feel the pressure. But with no chisel, no pressure, no pain, you remain just a block of stone, full of potential, but shapeless and meaningless.
So you want a tactical plan? You want the secret hack? There is no hack. The only hack is hard work. The only life hack is discipline. But start smaller, so small you can't fail.
You can't say no. The alarm goes off tomorrow. Don't think. Don't negotiate. Don't debate with the terrorist in your head. The 5-second rule. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your feet hit the floor before your brain can talk you out of it. You just won the first battle. You cast a new vote. A vote for the person you will become. Then, do one thing. One hard thing. Before you touch your phone. Before you let the world's noise in. 10 push-ups. 1 minute of quiet stillness. Write one sentence. Make your bed with intention. A tiny act of order. In a world of chaos. A small promise kept. To yourself. That is how you build trust. Not with others. With yourself. Right now, your word to yourself is worthless. You know it. And that's why you feel weak. Because you cannot even trust you. The world will not get easier. 2025 is here. AI is coming for jobs. The economy is a roller coaster. The culture is designed to divide you, to make you angry, to make you afraid, to make you compliant. Hoping for an easier world is a loser's game. The only sane strategy is to make yourself harder, to forge yourself into someone who thrives in the storm, who smiles at the pressure, because you have been training for it every single morning, in the dark, while everyone else was sleeping. Stop looking for a hero to save you. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for the government or your boss or some influencer to give you the map. You are the hero. You are the rescuer. You are the one you have been waiting for. But the hero is not born in comfort. The hero is forged in the abyss by facing the dragon, by choosing the pain, by walking into the fire.
That feeling of emptiness is a homing signal. It is your potential calling out to you from the future. It's a vacuum that you are meant to fill with action, with effort, with purpose, with calluses on your hands and scars that tell a story. The story of a life fully lived, not a life safely observed. Your ancestors, they crossed oceans in wooden boats. They hunted mammoths with pointed sticks. They survived ice ages. They endured famines and wars. They fought and bled and built. All of that struggle, all of that savage, relentless will to live, it is in your DNA. It is your birthright. And you use it to choose a different Netflix show, to scroll for another hour, to hit the snooze button. It is a disgrace, a betrayal of the blood in your veins. The great lie is that your comfort will ever protect you. It will not protect you. It will dissolve you. It will make you fragile. It will make you weak. So when the real storms of life come, and they will come for you, you will have no strength. You will have no foundation. You will shatter into a million pieces because you never practiced being strong. You only practice being comfortable. So today is the day. Not tomorrow, not next week. Now. The war is not against the world. It's against that voice in your head. The one that whispers later. The one that says you deserve it. The one that justifies the softness. Your job is to silence that voice. Not with arguments, but with action. With undeniable proof of execution. You become the person who does not negotiate with weakness. You become the person whose actions speak louder than their feelings.
This isn't about being perfect. You will fail. You will stumble. You will fall flat on your face. Good. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the process. It is data. It is the feedback from the world telling you where you are weak so you can get stronger. The real failure, the only failure, is staying down, is refusing to get back up, is choosing comfort over the fight. So the choice is simple: the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. One weighs ounces, the other weighs tons. One is temporary, the other will haunt you to your dying breath. You get to choose your hard, the hard of getting up early or the hard of a life you despise, the hard of the gym or the hard of sickness and disease, the hard of a difficult conversation or the hard of a broken relationship. Choose your pain, because the world will choose one for you if you refuse to choose for yourself. That person you want to be, that confident, strong, disciplined version of you, they are not a different person. They are you, stripped of your excuses, freed from your fears, unburdened by your addiction to comfort. They are waiting for you to make a choice, for you to cast a different vote with one small, difficult action right now. What one small lie will you stop telling yourself today? What one easy path will you reject? What one act of defiance will you commit against your comfort? Answer that with action.